Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, I'm convinced Kody Brown is still influencing Meri's life. Will Kody ever lay off the digs at Meri? I'm convinced that sister wives patriarch, Kody Brown, is still influencing his ex, Meri Brown's life, amid him not laying off the digs at her. Meri left Kody after 32 years of marriage. They married in 1990 and Meri officially broke ties with him in January 2023. Meri's exit came on the heels of the other OG wives, Janelle and Christine Brown, leaving Kody. The trio had individually had enough of Kody's favoritism of his now only wife, Robyn Brown. Because of Kody's soulmate connection with Robyn, the other wives felt abandoned, insulted, and unappreciated. On Kody's end, he felt extremely bitter towards his original 3 wives for leaving him. Kody trash-talked all 3 of his exes, but I think he came the hardest for Meri, whom he said the most hurtful things about. Blame yourself if I don't love you, was Kody's attitude towards his exes, and he has barely laid off the digs at Meri while she's been trying to separate herself from him completely. I think Kody has been unfair to Meri given how much he put her through, and I don't believe he is letting up regarding making her feel like she's still tied to him. Meri has been trying to distance herself from Kody completely. Meri was the sister wife who stuck it out the longest. Meri didn't want to give up on her marriage after pouring so much of her life into it. However, she hit a breaking point when Kody said he never loved her. That hurt Meri's heart and was the catalyst that pushed her over the edge to officially cut ties. Kody did move Meri out of her Flagstaff, Arizona, place, and the pair's once comical and light-hearted side towards each other came out. But that was short-lived as Kody kept making snide remarks about Meri behind her back, much to her disappointment. The Coyote Pass profits still need to be divvied out. There is also the matter of dividing up the Coyote Pass property, which signifies the Brown family's broken dreams. Meri still needs to get what's owed to her. The property has officially been sold as of April 2025, but it remains to be seen what cut Meri will get. As long as the property is not legally handled and divvied up, Meri still has ties to Kody. Kody still gives harsh opinions on Meri. Aside from the property tying Meri to Kody when she doesn't want to be, there is the issue of Kody's comments about Meri getting back to her. And Meri has a reaction to them. If Kody would let Meri be and stop bringing her up in negative ways, she'd have a better chance of healing and totally moving on. Even in the latest episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody called Meri clingy. Meri acknowledges the bad things she hears Kody say about her, and his digs have an influence on her still. Why Kody Brown's sister wives' behavior with Robyn is absurd. Leave it to Kody Brown to alienate his only remaining wife. The sister wives star has been floundering since his first divorce got underway, and he's never really recovered. For the last few seasons, viewers have watched him turn into an angry and bitter man. And for the most part, he has been taking his feelings out on Robyn Brown. But the latest episode showed Kody acting ridiculous as he jeopardized his last marriage. Kody Brown is being dramatic on sister wives. Usually, when you take your wife out on a Valentine's Day date, you try to be a little more positive than the rest of the year. Not Kody, though. Instead of enjoying the love of his life, he upped the conversation with a dramatic flair that even Robyn struggled to embrace. Over 14 months, he's dealt with 3 divorces, and he opened up to cameras. Kody noted, "My church isn't a cult. It's hard to get into and easy to get out of, but marriage is its own cult. I don't want to disparage marriage, but it is easy to get into and it is hard to get out of." During their dinner, Kody told his 4th wife, "It's hard not to be bitter about the fact that I bought off on it and did it because in the end, in the last moments of it, it felt terrible. I'm like, literally bitter sometimes." Kody revealed he is not ready to put his heart back out there. "I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust. I'm not in that space." Sister wives Kody Brown just shared Robyn Brown as his soulmate. Kody's dismissal of love seemed odd, especially since the episode before, he and Robyn spoke about being soulmates. He told his kids, "I'm a fool for my woman." I love her and didn't know that mom was my soulmate when I married her. I mean, did I know? Do you remember me saying that word to you? I didn't use the word, did I? Robyn tried to cover up their special relationship and use of the word. The mother of 5 told cameras it made complete sense. That word didn't belong in our world. She added that she only said it once. Then I realized how wrong it was. And so I think maybe it's probably okay if you're my soulmate, but not okay if I'm yours, because of other people in your life. For the last 10 years, it has been obvious that Kody was smitten with Robyn. But he hasn't treated her the best over the last 2 seasons. Kody noted, because I've been in plural marriage for so long and it was a sole focus of marriage for me, when we failed at it, I was sabotaging myself, he explained. There were days unfair to Robyn that I thought about just walking away from our relationship, too. And that was just because I was so broken, I became self-destructive. But as soulmates, she stuck by his side, knowing she would reap the rewards. Why Sister Wives fans don't believe Kody Brown would ever leave Robyn Brown. During the most recent Sister Wives episode, Kody revealed that he was in a negative space with his relationship to Robyn. He told her, because I was angry, you're withdrawing from me. And because you were withdrawing from me, I was experiencing not just the anger from the rejection and the anger from the failure of our failures in plural marriage and everything that I was experiencing there, it was causing me to literally have bad thoughts about us. However, fans didn't believe for 1 second that he would leave Robyn. They both have a chip on their shoulder, and they wouldn't ever give the first 3 wives the satisfaction of being right. Perhaps even more interesting, Robyn cast a light onto a rule she believed hurt Kody's marriages. This was something that Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Christine decided before I even came in the family to not show affection in front of each other. I always saw it as a mistake, she recalled. I think it made Kody feel alone, and I think it made each of us wives feel kind of alone. For now, the duo is still in love, but one more temper tantrum and Robyn might be the next to leave. $375,000, did the Coyote Pass payout to Janelle fix her money problems? The Sister Wives star is building a new house amid glow-up and move to North Carolina. After years of financial struggles, Janelle Brown from Sister Wives is now enjoying a trouble-free and comfortable life. She spent 3 decades with her former husband, Kody Brown, and his other ex-wives, Meri, Christine, and Robyn Brown. Janelle had 6 children with Kody and fulfilled the role of a loving matriarch, yet she didn't receive the respect she deserved for her sacrifices. Instead, she faced criticism from Kody, who accused her of disloyalty. Their relationship became strained during the COVID-19 pandemic as Kody imposed strict rules on Janelle and their children. In 2021, Janelle realized that she needed to move on from Kody, just like her sister wife, Christine, had done. She made arrangements and began searching for new places to live. In 2022, Janelle ended her spiritual relationship with Kody and moved on with her life despite her unstable financial condition. In 2024, Janelle bought a piece of land in North Carolina, close to her married daughter's home. She relocated to the new state, leaving Flagstaff, Arizona, for good. She also started new businesses to increase her income and lead a more peaceful life. Janelle got a lot of money with the Coyote Pass sale. Janelle, Kody, Meri, and Christine invested a significant amount of money in purchasing the 14-acre Coyote Pass land in 2018 with hopes of building a community there in the future. However, their plans were disrupted when Janelle, Meri, and Christine ended their relationship with Kody. Meri and Janelle requested their fair share of Coyote Pass, something Kody initially hesitated to do. Eventually, in 2025, Kody sold the Coyote Pass after delaying the process for 3 years. He gave Janelle her rightful share of $305,000, likely more than double her initial investment. As a result of the sale, Janelle appears to be in a much more stable financial position in 2025. Janelle's dream home will soon be built in North Carolina. She encountered many challenges that prevented her from building her own home. Fortunately, Janelle's difficult times are now behind her as she owns a large piece of land in North Carolina. The mother of 5 is gradually transforming it into her paradise, with her most recent project being the construction of a new home. In April, Janelle surprised fans by announcing that she was building a house, stating, "My home is slowly coming to fruition." Janelle must be grateful for these blessings. Janelle is extremely pleased with her recent achievements. Her success has boosted her confidence, allowing her to live life on her own terms. Janelle has also become much braver than she was in the past. She had previously mentioned that she planned to detox herself from negative people and situations in 2025. Thus far, Janelle has succeeded in maintaining a peaceful life. Hopefully, she'll be able to achieve her goals and lead a fulfilling life. The Sister Wives star has truly inspired many by overcoming her financial problems and establishing multiple successful businesses, including Tata Farms and her t-shirt shop. Kody Brown's decades-long relationship with his first wife, Meri Brown, was once the foundation of the Sister Wives' plural marriage. Today, it's a symbol of emotional wreckage and unhealed wounds. Though their spiritual marriage dissolved years ago in everything but name, and their official relationship ended in 2023, I'm convinced that Kody Brown still looms large in Meri's life, not in love or presence, but in control and lingering influence. For a woman trying so hard to move on and reclaim her voice, Meri still seems shackled to Kody through his harsh commentary, unresolved financial matters like the Kody Pass land, and a persistent cultural connection rooted in their shared sister wives' history. The central question is this: will Kody ever stop taking digs at Meri? And more importantly, how can Meri truly free herself from a man who seems determined to reduce her role in his life to an object of mockery or disdain? Meri Brown, the wife who stayed the longest. Of all of Kody Brown's 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, it was Meri who stayed the longest despite having the most reason to leave. As the original and only legal wife for over 2 decades, until she divorced Kody in 2014 to allow Robyn to legally marry him, Meri had a front-row seat to every shift in Kody's affections. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, fans saw a family claiming to be unified, but Meri's quiet sadness even in those early seasons hinted at cracks beneath the surface. While Christine eventually walked away in 2021 and Janelle followed her out the door, Meri clung on until January 2023. This is important because her loyalty wasn't rewarded, it was punished. Kody grew increasingly distant, dismissive, and eventually outright cruel in his assessments of Meri. He told cameras and even Meri herself that he never loved her, that he felt trapped in the relationship, and that her efforts to rebuild their bond were futile. For anyone, hearing that your partner of 32 years never truly loved you would be devastating. For Meri, it marked a final fracture in a relationship she had spent decades trying to fix. Why Meri's emotional distance from Kody still isn't enough. Despite officially separating from Kody and moving on with her own ventures, like her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and her motivational Fridays with Friends live streams, Meri continues to exist in a shadow of her former marriage. That shadow, in my opinion, is cast by Kody himself. He continues to mention Meri on the show in negative and dismissive terms. Most recently, in Sister Wives Season 19, he referred to Meri as clingy, implying that she didn't know how to let go even after their separation. This comment isn't just petty, it's harmful. It reinforces the public narrative that Meri is needy and desperate, when the reality is that she was faithful and hopeful. She wanted her relationship with Kody to work. She put in the time. She attended therapy. She waited. And when she finally left, it was not because she gave up, but because she realized he already had. Yet, instead of respecting her choice, Kody continues to frame Meri as a hanger-on, someone who couldn't take a hint and now deserves to be mocked. These digs are not harmless. They affect how fans see Meri. They affect how Meri sees herself. And worst of all, they may impact her ability to fully emotionally detach from the relationship she once valued more than anything. The lingering financial tie, Kody Pass. There's also a more tangible reason Meri hasn't been able to fully escape Kody's influence: the unresolved financial entanglements between them. Most prominently, the fate of the Kody Pass land in Flagstaff. Originally purchased as a joint investment by the Brown family, Kody Pass was supposed to be a place where each wife would build her own home. It was a dream that embodied unity, self-sufficiency, and shared commitment. But that dream shattered as relationships unraveled. As of April 2025, Coyote Pass has officially been sold for a reported $1.5 million. However, it's unclear how much of that money Meri will receive. Given that she was legally married to Kody for over 2 decades and that she was still a co-investor when